The house stood at the end of the street, number 13. No one dared to go near it. It had been empty for years. People said it was haunted. Min had heard all the stories. They sent shivers down his spine. One day, Min's friend, Hung, challenged him. "I bet you won't go inside," Hung sneered. Min couldn't resist a dare. He agreed to go that very night. Min felt a chill run down his spine. He tried to ignore it. They shook hands. The dare was set. Min loved horror stories. He wasn't really scared, not really. He told himself it was all just stories. Still, he wanted to be prepared. He grabbed his flashlight. He checked the batteries twice. Hung brought a knife. "Just in case," he said, with a nervous laugh. Min brought a notebook. He wanted to write down everything. He knew this would be a night to remember. As the sun began to set, they met at the end of the street. Number 13 loomed before them, dark and silent. Min took a deep breath. He felt a flutter of fear, but he pushed it down. He was determined to go through with it. The front door creaked open. Dust and cobwebs filled the air. The smell hit them first, musty and old, like something long dead. Min's flashlight beam danced across the room. Shadows seemed to twist and move. They stepped inside. Every sound echoed in the silence. The floorboards groaned under their feet. The air grew heavy, harder to breathe. Min felt a cold hand on the back of his neck. He spun around, but there was nothing there. "Do you feel that?" Hung whispered, his voice trembling. Min shook his head, but he felt it too. A presence, cold and unseen, watching them from the shadows. They pushed open a door. The living room, a massive mirror hung above the fireplace. It was covered in dust, but Min could see their reflections. Hung was right behind him, his face pale in the flashlight beam. But something was wrong. There was someone else in the mirror, standing behind Min. A dark figure, tall and skeletal. Its eyes glowed red in the darkness. Min froze, his heart pounding in his chest. He couldn't breathe. Min slowly turned around. The room was empty. He looked back at the mirror. The figure was gone. Hung stared at him, his eyes wide with terror. "Did you see that?" he whispered. Min nodded, his voice caught in his throat. He didn't know what was real anymore. He just wanted to get out of that house.